Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Digi and May rate all the Pokemon designs. We're going to be going through Gen 3 today, a generation that I am much less familiar with, having grown up with Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Gold and Silver. Extremely familiar with those. Never beat Ruby and Sapphire. Still haven't played Omega Ruby. Me and you are going to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire at some point. I probably have to buy your copy, as you said in the recording that we just did that failed.
True.
But we're interested in doing that to play Pokemon. And I also haven't really played Diamond and Pearl, so I'm less familiar with the next couple of generations, though I know X and Y and Sun and Moon perfectly well.
That's okay, baby. I got you covered because, as you may know, I did travel the Hoenn region when I was 10.
Yes, because you are May.
I am May.
You have been...
The OG May.
You are the actual May.
Yes.
From Pokemon Gen 3. Before we get started, we wanted to show off this fucking awesome chart that a user on my Reddit board put together, which has literally all of the scores we've given and the time codes in the video. So if you wanted to find a specific Pokemon to hear us complain about it, you can go through there. You know,
this list is pro. This is something you would make in like a college stats class.
He probably is in a college stats class.
Probably. It's beautiful.
Like, usually when something like this gets made, it's because it's in the wheelhouse of the person who made it. But
I love the color choice. I like that you're red and I'm yellow. It's like, yeah.
That's, what do you mean? Oh, you mean in the graph?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
solid.
He also like basically every score has a color corresponding like that shows the levels of it. And he's got the mean and median averages up here, which we both scored Gen 2 higher than Gen 1.
Because it's better.
And I think your influence had to do with that. I think you talked me into some designs, like Chinchou getting a 5.
Yeah.
Might not have happened had May not been here and not been her favorite Pokemon. But, you know, your margin is much broader than mine. Like, you gave a much bigger score to Gen 2 than I did. But anyways... we are now going to go on to Gen 3 and fucking cast our judgment on these Pokemon that I know fairly well. Like, it's not like Diamond and Pearl where I will literally not know half the Pokemon. So, let's get it going.
Worst.
Trico, 2.
I'm going to give Trico a 3. I don't think he's that bad.
I hate Trico.
Yeah.
He's one of my least favorite starters.
Why? Why do you hate him?
Okay, his head is shaped dumb. I hate his weird, like, rounded fingers and toes. I hate his face.
Yeah?
He just looks like a fucking douchebag.
I think he's a little cute. Like, in the anime, he's sort of cute. I mean, he's not the cutest starter, but...
he's one of my least favorite starters, to be completely honest.
He's not offensive to me.
Now, I've always hated Trico. Me and Victor, when these games came out, we were, like, harsh on Trico. Like, this isn't, like, me being, like... harsh in retrospect. I always didn't like Trico, but Victor grew to like him because of his evolutions, such as Grovyle, who's pretty
4.
dope. I would give him I might give him a 5.
A 5?
He's a cool grass ninja guy.
He's pretty cool.
I
don't think he's 5 worthy. I just don't think there's anything like specifically unique compared to like other grass evolution chains. Like, there's nothing really super cool. He got Leafs.
He's like a ninja.
So
that's cool. I
guess I only give him a 4. I don't know. He doesn't break.
I'm gonna give him a 5 just because I think he's I remember him. I think he's a memorable design. I'm really into the idea of like a grass ninja. Like he would hide into trees and like throw fucking shit at people and stuff like that. Sceptile gets a 2.
Yeah, I give him a 2 as well.
Not okay. I don't like his tail at all. The weird fins on his arms.
It has like a weird Barney like
and these stupid
build.
Bulbs on his back.
Yeah.
And once again, he looks smug as shit, just like fucking Trico. But not in like a cool way. He just looks like a douchebag.
No, he doesn't
There's
look
nothing
cool.
I like about this. I almost want to give this a 1. There's nothing I like about it. Like, I guess it's not as offensive as Magmar, but it's close. Like, everything on him's so unnecessary. Like, this dude, I look at and I think, oh, he's a grass ninja. Like, he jumps from the trees and those things on his arms, I imagine those as shuriken that he would, like, toss at his enemies. This other guy, I don't know what any of this is for.
No, what the fuck are those balls?
It says he's agile and he leaps around, but he doesn't look agile. Like,
no,
he looks
clumsy. He looks like Barney, but green.
I mean, I think he looks like a velociraptor a bit, but like the other guy looked like he would leap from trees.
Yes,
this guy looks like he would prowl on the floor. Not impressed. No. Don't like him. Now,
Torchic gets a 5. So cute.
Fucking adorable and pretty good. Like, okay, some people complained that we that our reviews of the Pokemon have devolved over time to just be, it's cute, so it's a 5. But, like, when I say it's cute, I basically mean in the same way as, like, when we talked about Pikachu and said he's iconic and all that.
Yeah, starters should be cute.
Starters should be highly recognizable, I think. Like, I want to want it. You know, like, when this game came out and I looked at the 3 starters, it was like I zeroed in on Torchic. I was like, that's the cute one. That's the one, like, it looks like fire. It's, I mean, okay, we've reviewed a lot of birds in the course of this. Gen 1 had some really shitty birds because they were just birds.
They were literally
They were not
birds.
monster birds. And, like, on the one hand, you want to kind of say, like, oh, it's Gen 1, you know? But, like, yeah, but half the other monsters were monsters in Gen 1. Why were the birds just birds? Then by the time we get to Gen 2, we had the cool ones like Natu and Xatu that were really out there.
Did you know in Gen 1, flying type was supposed to be called bird type?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so maybe that's why.
But Torchic is clearly like a baby chicken.
Yeah, it's a chick.
But made of fire.
It's adorable.
And I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Sad about the rest of the slide.
Combusken gets ugly, but...
I give him a 3. He's not bad.
Yeah, I'll give him a 3 too, but he's not as cute as Torchic. Like,
honestly, you know what? I'll give him a 4 because I'm thinking about, like, I think he's better than Charmeleon.
You think?
Yeah. Like,
why? What makes you say that?
Because he's got more, like, think about Charmeleon was, like you said,
he grew a horn.
He just grew horns. Like, this thing looks like, he looks like a natural evolution of Torchic into, like, a bigger, tougher form. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they took a lot of liberty with, like, the direction he was going in. Like, I don't see a picture of Torchic and a picture of Combusken and, like, automatically my mind just fills in the blanks of how it grows into that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see how they would come to that, but it's kind of gross. I don't think it looks cool.
I'll give it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too.
I don't think it looks cool either. Like, I think at some point with this, I feel like over time it came to be that the second evolution is like, I don't know, with all the gens after the first, I always feel like either the second or third evolution is cool, and rarely are they both cool.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes extremely rare. Like, with Gen 1, like, Charmeleon isn't that cool, but he's alright, and Charizard's awesome. But Wartortle and Blastoise are both great. Ivysaur and Venusaur are both great. You know, Trico, second evolution, great. Grovyle, shit. Combusken, Blaziken, actually, I don't know if I like either of them that much, but Combusken, I'll give a 3.
Why does it have nails? Like, the fingernails?
Oh, I guess the point I was getting at is that I feel like a lot of the time they deliberately make the second form, like, a weird intermediary stage.
It's like a weird puberty stage.
Yeah, and this feels like that. It feels like a weird puberty stage, which is why I don't like it as much. Because it feels like you're just waiting to get it to its final form, as opposed to the second form itself being cool.
I don't know.
But I also am not a fan of Blaziken. I give him a 3 as well.
I'll give Blaziken a 4. I think it's a really unique design. I don't think it's the coolest looking thing, but like I think Blaziken's pretty dope. Not super dope, but pretty dope.
Why is it so humanoid?
Because it's a fighting type.
Barely a bird anymore. Like,
yes, you are right about that. It definitely loses all bird. Like,
yeah,
there is nothing bird about that.
I mean, it's definitely dynamic. It's got good colors. The hair and stuff is cool. The ruffles are kind of cool. I hate its crotch feather though.
I love its scratch feathers, for the record.
I don't know how I feel about his face. I don't know. He's fine. I'm sure there's a lot of people who really like Blaziken.
He's very Dragonoid, like...
Yeah. He's a little Digimon-y.
Yeah.
But incidentally, Ben Saint insists that this is the worst Pokemon design.
Yeah?
He violently hates Blaziken. And I'm not entirely sure why. Like, when he told me that, I was like, really? Like, I'm not a Blaziken fan, but he's not one of the worst designs. But, you know. Alright, I have a very important question for you, May. Do you like Mudkips?
I do like Mudkips. 4.
I think I'll give him a 5. He's fucking cute.
He is pretty cute. But...
he's a good... Like, this is a good, again, like, what we've always said we prize is, like, it has to look like a monster, and, but still be adorable, and this is like that. I mean, what the fuck is he? What is a kip? What is a Mudkip? He says mudfish.
Fish guys that come up on the water. Mud skipper.
Yeah, he's fucking...
He's pretty cute.
I love his color scheme. I love
the color scheme, too. I'm a big fan.
I like his cheeks. I like his mouth and how it connects to the cheeks. I like the fin.
You're right. I'm gonna bump him up to
I have
5.
no problems with Mudkip's
I have no
design.
complaints either. I just don't think he's the cutest.
Plus, he was a huge meme.
Yes.
By the way, someone on the Reddit... In fact, I'm gonna show this right now because this is such a good argument that it legitimately made me reconsider a score. He was giving his argument, I counter his Wooper 4 with this collection.
Yes, that's why Wooper got a 5.
You gave Wooper a 5?
Yes, I told you.
Here's some more.
Yeah.
Here's some Wooper action for you. Look at that thing.
Freaking adorable.
Pretty fucking good. So, yeah. Apologies to Scoreman over here, but I am going to bump Wooper up to a 5 based on that collection. But Mudkip was a huge meme when I first got in the mid 2000s. Ancient meme. This meme is older than some of the viewers of this video.
That makes me sad.
I'm sure there's some 9-year-olds watching.
We're so old.
Alright.
Marshtop.
I don't remember what Marshtop looks like.
Marshtop gets a
he's good.
3 for me.
I give him a 4. I like him a lot more than Combuskin. He's adorable.
I don't think so. I don't think he's that cute.
You don't think that big old mouth is cute?
No.
Look at that guy.
Again, it's like an awkward puberty stage, and it doesn't make me want to.
It is. I agree that it's another awkward puberty stage, but I think he's cute. I mean, more so than Combuskin, you can definitely see how he came from Mudkip.
Yes, true.
His stuff's all in the same places.
His stuff is in the same places.
I like him a lot. I give him a 4. He's
3.
fucking cute. He's a dope guy. Swampert, I give a 3.
I give Swampert a 2. He looks really lumpy.
I don't get him.
He looks lumpy.
I don't get what is the big ass tail for?
Yeah.
Or the big ass fins. Like, he's got a lot of big protruding parts, but I don't know what attacks they would do or
nothing.
What they're for.
They wouldn't lead to any attacks. It's just
they're
things.
Just
and I hate those freaking
oversized
bumps. Those weird bump plate things that they put on Pokemon. They look so stupid.
I'm okay with them on him.
You like them?
I like that they're rounded this time. I don't like them when they're boxy and square.
I hate that they're colored orange. They're just offensive to me.
Did he not? Yeah, he didn't have any.
No.
Well, I guess it's the orange of his belly extending somehow, but.
Yes, that makes complete sense to me.
Oh, by the way, so I've been informed that this little drop down lets you see mega forms. But I think we should just save all megas
for the last gen.
Yeah,
there's not a lot.
We'll do a special mega / whatever other forms. Because it also you can pick Alolans out of here.
Yeah.
I think we should do the Alolans when we get to the Alola region and all the megas and shit. So yeah. But yeah, Swampert, I give him a 3. I'm not impressed. All right, Poochyena. I give him a 3.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
I mean, we already had Houndoom, as a dark dog, so this is just another dark dog, and I don't think he's as cool as a representation of dark as Houndour was.
I don't think he's as great of a representation, but he's just Route 1 fodder, and I think he's a pretty cool fodder guy. I think he's cute, and I think he's cool. So that's why he's a 4.
What about Mightyena?
I'm gonna give Mightyena a 4 too.
I give him a 2. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, you don't like him?
I mean, for one thing, I hate dogs. And for another thing, I don't like these lines on his head.
Oh, I love the lines. I think he looks kind of cool.
He just looks like a big dog. Like, he doesn't even look like a Pokemon. He just looks like a fucking wolf.
I think he's cool.
I don't know. I have a lot of like, ire towards wolves and dogs in general. Like,
I guess so.
It's built big over the years. Zigzagoon's fucking cute.
I give him a 5.
I give him a 4. I don't think he's...
Why are you being so harsh this generation?
They're not part of my childhood.
I know, but you gotta just pretend they are part of your childhood.
I mean, Zigzagoon's not as cute as some of the other stuff we've had.
He's so creative looking. Like,
he's cool.
I love the zigzags, guys. They're cool. I would buy a plushie of Zigzagoon.
I might have, not with me, but I feel like I've seen one before.
I definitely would. I think he's great, again, for, like, just fodder. Like,
I remember catching Zigzagoon and not caring for it in the game because it was shit and, like, I didn't want it. But Linoon, I give it 2. Yeah, there's nothing special.
Really
about
boring
him.
looking.
Really disappointing follow-up to Zigzagoon.
Yes.
It's just an animal.
Yeah.
It's not even a Pokemon. It's just an animal.
It's very forgettable.
Like, you could buy something identical to this at a pet store, and nothing is distinct about it.
Yeah.
Alright. Wurmple.
3.
What did I give Weedle?
4?
No, we were both cruel. Wait, we have a score thing right here.
We weren't cruel to Weedle.
Yeah, we were. Weedle, we were? I gave him a 3, you gave him a 2.
Oh, I was super cruel to Weedle.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Wurmple a 3. I don't think he's any worse than Weedle.
I'm gonna give him a 3
no
too.
Caterpie for sure. I don't like his butt.
Oh, me neither. It's hideous.
And why did we need another bug?
Because they didn't want to put Caterpie in.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think Gen 3 and Gen 5 are the ones where they did like a hard reset, right? Where it's like these games only have new Pokemon. No?
No.
Well, Gen 5 did.
Yeah, but you could still catch like Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon in it. It was
even
more
early
like...
on?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well. What, you mean in 3, you mean? Not in 5?
Yes, in 3.
Well then what the fuck? Why did we need a new one? Why did we need Wurmple? Why another line of bugs?
Because they wanted May to have a Beautifly in the anime.
Silcoon's pretty good.
You think so?
Compared to other... I mean, he's better than Kakuna.
True.
Who I think I gave it 3. I'll give him a 3 as well.
I'm gonna give him a 3 too. I don't think he's that
Beautifly. He's pretty good.
I give Beautifly a 5.
I give him a 4. I'm not as impressed as I am with Butterfree.
You aren't?
Because... Maybe it's just because I grew up with Butterfree and this one feels like an imitation. But...
I think Beautifly is cuter than Butterfree. I love the color palettes. It's like more of like a beautiful instead of a cute.
I don't feel that much. I don't feel it's super beautiful.
You don't? Oh, I love the colors and I love its nose and its big blue eyes. And I think it's like people who grew up with Ruby and Sapphire, I could easily see them replacing Butterfree with this. In their heads is like, oh, this is the cute bug that I have for 4 gyms and then get rid of because it's shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. I mean, I think it's strong design.
I like the design.
I can't hold it up to my favorites. Cascoon, wasn't this the same thing as the other one?
Silcoon evolves into Beautifly and Cascoon evolves into Dustox.
Oh, so Wurmple can become either one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Again,
well, also a 3.
A 3 because it's the same, just with a different color and a different eye.
What's the point of making them 2 different Pokemon? Why not?
Because they wanted Beautifly and Dustox.
Yeah, why'd the second evolution?
I have no idea. I guess so you can see earlier on instead of having to like wait till level 10, but it's just level 10.
So then we got Dustox. Now that is an interesting one.
Yes.
I'd give him a 4 as well.
I'm gonna give him a 4 too.
I'm glad that he's more distinct. Like, this one I'm not giving a 4 because, oh, he's worse than Butterfree, but, like, I mean, he is not as good as Butterfree, but, like, he's definitely interesting.
Yes, very interesting, very unique.
Like, this feels a lot more justified to me than Beautifly does.
Yeah?
In its existence. Not that Beautify was like a bad ripoff or anything.
I don't think it was trying to even go in the same vein. I think they just wanted like a boy one and a girl one.
Oh, is that what it is? Like one's a boy, one's a
girl?
No,
it just wanted like a boyish one and a girlish
one. Oh, like one
you know?
4 boys and 1 4 girls. Because this is the first game where you could pick your gender as well.
No.
Wasn't it?
Crystal is the first game.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, you know, that's a like a...
Yes.
They didn't think about it when they made Gold and
factoid.
Silver. You know.
True. Lotad.
I like Lotad
I'm gonna
a
give
lot.
him a 4.
I think I give him a 5.
Yeah.
I really like that he's just got like a sombrero like shaped he's a fucking lily pad. Like this is a bug a water grass. That's
baby.
I was reading the weaknesses. This is a grass type Pokemon. Like he is part lily pad. You know, like it's not like he's wearing it. It is part of him. He is a plant. I dig it. And Lombre, also cool. I'm gonna give him a 4. I give him a 4. Well, maybe I'll give Lotad a 4 too. I don't know why. He's not a 5. Yeah, they're both 4.
They're definitely not 5s in my opinion.
No, they're both 4, but they're cool. I like that they wear it as a sombrero. I'm just trying to give something a 5 because I've been fucking brutal to this whole gen so far. I think I gave 1 to Sceptile or whatever it was, the second form of Trico.
Grovyle?
I think that's the only 5. Oh, and Mudkip.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I give them both 4. They're both good.
Ludicolo,
I give him a 3.
3.
He's too goofy for me. A little bit. He's just a little bit too goofy. I like he
looks really cartoony, like Donald Duck.
Yeah. I don't know if I like
he just doesn't really like fit my, I guess, conceptualization of what a Pokemon is. See, that's pretty cute.
I give him a 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 4
He's cute,
too.
and I like... Again, we're getting into some interesting ideas of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, it's a seed that's alive, and that's
it's an
cool.
acorn, and the other one was a lily pad.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay, Nuzleaf, the entire basis of the Nuzlocke concept.
I give him a 5. Look at his little nipples.
I'm gonna give him... I can't decide if I want to give him a 3 or a 4. I don't like that he's basically just a guy. Like, he's just like an African tribesman or something. Like, he's not even really a Pokemon. He reminds me a lot of, what was the de-evolution of Hitmontop? Although I think
Tyrogue?
Yeah, Tyrogue. Didn't I have the same criticism of him, that he was basically just a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm giving him a 3. He's alright.
I don't know, he's like a little Pinocchio. Like, I think he's cool. So
I'm just really not into, like, the more a Pokemon looks like a human, the more I'm like, why is it like that? I guess so,
baby. Shiftry.
Oh, what is this? No.
I give him a...
No. I give him a 1. I don't like anything about him. Okay, he's obviously like a Japanese... He looks almost like a Tengu. I think he might be a Tengu, which is a like a mountain monster in Japanese folklore. They have super long noses and like, but I hate him. Okay, the fact that this is like his chin, like his whole lower body is his chin, and that disturbs me. I don't like that his feet are Japanese sandals, but they just are his feet.
That's awesome.
That's fucking weird.
That's why he's a 2 and not a 1. It's just because of his feet.
I can see why someone would like this design, but it's not for me. I don't like it. I give it a 1.
It's a little grotesque.
It's a little fucked. The chin thing. Like, he almost looks like the head of Gurren Lagann, but as a Pokemon. Shit. Like, as a living being, which is not okay. Tailo.
He gets a... I'm gonna give him a 3.
I give him a 3. I don't think he's much better than Pidgey at being he's just a fucking bird. I mean, he's not bad, but he's just a bird. Look
he's
at
just
his
a bird
face.
with crazy
Look at his
anime
expression.
eyes.
He's just like, brr. You know what? No, I give him a 2 because he's just a bird. Even more so than Pidgey. This is an actual bird. I've seen birds that look like this outside my window. Nothing unique about him.
Swallow.
This one is...
I'm gonna give him a 3.
A little better. I'll give him a 3. He's more unique. He's not just a bird.
I think he's just a bird. Just a bigger bird. I mean,
he's got these, like, weird airplane things on his back, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, man. Now, Wingull, I actually am okay
I
with.
like Wingull, too.
I think I give him a 4. Yeah. This generation just has a lot of designs that are, like, they are good, competent Pokemon designs, but they're not, like, hyper memorable and iconic, you know? And mind, I do know a lot of these from, like, Sun and Moon. Like, I had a Wingull in my party for quite some time, you know? So it's not like I'm completely unfamiliar with these guys. But, you know, how excited are you to catch a fucking Wingull? You're more likely to be like, oh, I got a Wingull. Okay, well, it's nice to have a water flying on my team. That's convenient, you know? But you're not going to be fucking flipping shit that you caught a Wingull. Nor will you be particularly excited that you have a Pelipper.
I like Pelipper.
I give him a 4. Did you say Pelipper?
Pelipper.
He's a Pelipper.
He gets a 4.
Yeah, he gets a 4. Because, again, good design, strong, competent Pokemon design. I'm okay with them. But I would never be, like, freaking out to have him in my party.
His eyes are really cool. I'm a big fan of his eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are the best part. Ralts.
5.
What is this thing? What is a Ralts?
It's a feeling.
A feeling. Its category is feeling. Oh, it's like an empath thing?
Yeah.
I guess it's supposed to be like... oh, yeah, because it's saying that he's, like, rarely appears, but when he does, he's closer. So he's got hair in front of his eyes because he's a shy boy.
Mm-hmm.
I give him a 4. He's pretty fucking adorable.
I think it's pretty fucking cute.
Curlia.
I don't like Curlia as much. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I think I'm gonna give it a 4. Even though it's like, it's a little weirdly... It's like a ballerina is what it looks like. And, I don't know why it's hyper intelligent or like a psychic Pokemon when it looks like a grass ballerina.
Yeah.
But it's just not humanoid enough that I still like it.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
But I mean, I don't like it as a Pokemon. I think it's like a cute, like, alien creature thing, but I don't really...
I just don't get why it's psychic.
Me neither. I don't know.
Then we got the infamous... Gardevoir.
Who I give a 5. She's majestic.
Okay. I've seen more pornography of this Pokemon than any other.
Of course.
Because Gardevoir is like...
There's a reason why.
It looks like a human woman. And, I don't know why it looks that way. Like, why a Pokemon just looks like a woman in a dress.
It's the embrace Pokemon. Duh, that's why. Because you have to be embraced by it.
See, like, Curlia I liked because it was not quite human. Like, it was just weird and alien enough. But even then, I didn't get why it was psychic. This thing is just
it doesn't have any
lady.
feet. It floats. It's like a...
Does it not have feet?
I don't think it has feet. Are you gonna look at the other form?
That one definitely has feet.
That one has feet, but... I think it looks pretty cool.
I'll give it a 4. It's a good enough design. Like, I don't like that it's so humanoid. That, like, it's humanoid to the point that it is commonly depicted having sex with humans. Because there's not even that much of a logical leap there. That's too human for a Pokemon. No, I take it down. I give it a 3. I give it a 3. I don't want it to be human. I don't care how, and like
all psychic Pokemon look human, dude.
Yeah, but like Abra doesn't like look human. You know, it looks like a weird idea of a human. This thing is
fucking green. How do you mean it looks human?
Looked much less.
It has a weird red lump growing out of its fucking chest. That doesn't look human at all.
That's hardly distracting though. Like it's barely there. Like it's.
What do you mean it's barely there?
Look, it has tits. It has a thin waistline. It's got hips. You know, it's wearing a dress. It's got hair. It's got ears and arms and hands. It's a human. You know? Basically. I don't know.
I like Gardevoir. Fuck you.
Should I give it a 3 or a 4? I'm gonna toss a fucking coin. I'll flip a pack of cigarettes. If it lands on...
What?
They are both the same. Both sides are literally the same.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay. We go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes.
Right. Okay,
I know you always pick scissors, that's why.
I've already revealed my secret.
Oh, we got Surskit. I give Surskit a 4. I think it's really, really cute.
I give it a 4. I give it a 4 because at first I looked at it and I thought, this is just a generic pond skater. And then I thought,
No,
wait,
it's not.
that's not a real thing. But the reason I think that is because it looks like the ones from Mario.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, my video gamey conception of what a pond skater is. But, yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's alright. It's a 4. Why not?
Marzipan.
Masquerain. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. I'll give him a 4.
It's super forgettable. I give it a 3.
It is forgettable. I like that it has these evil eyes. Like, the fins are supposed to be giant angry eyes that scare the enemy, even though it's actually a cute thing.
But...
It's neat. Ooh. I think it's forgettable, but I wish it wasn't. I wish it was. I wish I could use it more.
Shroomish. 4.
Yeah, he gets a 4. I like his grumpy face.
Me too.
And he's a mushroom man. Mushrooms are cool. He doesn't look like a mushroom particularly, but it says he's a mushroom man. Yeah, I like him. I like him. He's good. I don't remember what Breloom. Oh, yeah.
I give him a 5.
I'll give him a 5 too. This guy is cool looking. I like his tail. I like the little like eye on his mushroom hat. I like that his head just is a... Like,
me too.
Like, it simultaneously looks like a hat, but it's obviously growing out of his head.
It's awesome.
He got a cool little neck frill. He
looks kind of badass and cool and cute.
He's like somewhere between like Alice in Wonderland and an Oompa Loompa... Not an Oompa Loompa, a Heffalump or Woozle.
Oh.
And a Velociraptor. Are those hands... Do those come off of, like...
Yeah, he can use slash and stuff.
But does his arms come out?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good. I would hate it if they were just like stapled up there. I like him. He gets a 5. Never used it. Didn't even know what it was before I clicked on it, but I like it a lot. Alright, Slackoth.
He looks like a sloth.
I give him a 3. He's just literally a sloth.
Oh, yeah, I give him a 3 too.
Vigoroth 2. I don't like him.
I'm gonna give him a 2 too.
I don't like the thing in the center of his head or his
gross.
Stupid clown nose or his big gaping mouth. A lot of like weird cartoony mouths in this gen.
Yeah, it's very cartoony.
I'm not a fan of the big mouths on the Pokemon.
Alright, got Slacking.
I'll give him a 3. He's a lot better than the other one.
I'm gonna give him a 4. I think this is like the coolest depiction of a sloth. Like, if you have a sloth Pokemon and you have to like want to use it, I kind of want to use it. I don't know. He looks strong. He looks like a good guy.
Yeah, he's alright. I give him a 3.
I see. Nincada. I give him a 2.
Yeah, I give him a 2 too. He's pretty boring.
Yeah, he's really boring.
My eyes glaze over him,
yeah.
honestly. He's just kind of a white bug. Now, Ninjask, on the other hand,
5.
is fucking dope. I give him a 5 too.
Yeah?
He's a fucking ninja bug.
It's pretty fucking
This is the most
badass.
distinct bug we've seen in this gen so far.
Yes,
I feel
yes.
like.
Solid bug design.
Incidentally, all this time that Nuzlocke has been a thing I've known about, which is the last 2 years or so, I thought this was what a Nuzleaf was, or Shedinja was. Like,
We have to play Ruby and Sapphire, dude.
I've been like whenever I hear Nuzlocke and people tell me like, oh, it was originally because of a Nuzleaf.
No.
I've been picturing a Shedinja in my head the entire time. So yeah. I was shocked when I clicked on Nuzleaf and saw that thing, and I was like, oh, what is that? Alright. Shedinja, also a 5.
Yeah, agreed.
This is a cool ass. This might be like my favorite Gen 3 design so far. I love the weird like holiness of it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, first of all, this thing is, again, it doesn't move. It like looks like a hollow shell, and it actually looks like the shedded shell of a fucking bug, but it looks cool. The gold, it's almost like a scarab beetle, but it's not quite Egyptian, and it's very Japanese looking in the way its eyes are and everything. It looks like some kind of like religious relic.
Yeah.
And it's got a halo, but like not a complete one. Oh, he's dope.
It's a really
his eyes look kind of like
cool
bells
design.
too.
I think it's really creative that they had like just the shedded skin and they gave it, they personified it.
It's horrifying.
It's pretty awesome.
It's a fucking bug ghost. I like him a lot. I think that's why I thought that's what Nuzlocke was, because like the first time someone explained Nuzlocke to me, I thought it had something to do with getting a Shedinja, which I thought was a Nuzleaf, but you know, whatever.
Whismer. If it will load.
Do 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 do.
No.
Let's see if Discord opens. If Discord won't open, no, Discord opened, so I have internet.
Maybe the page just crashed because so many people are trying to do this with us.
I give him a 4.
I'm gonna give him a 4
cute.
too.
I like his eyes. His eyes are very distinct. He's not as memorable as like the normal types of the previous gens, like a Jigglypuff or a Clefairy, but I think he's pretty dope.
It's pretty solid. Loud Red.
Yeah, so then we get Loudred, which I hate.
I give him a 2.
I give him a 2. I don't like. The only reason I don't give him a 1, because I find everything about his design completely appalling, but that's the point. Like, he's supposed to be visually
he's
loud.
offensive.
So I get that, but, you know, I'd rather not.
It's just too cartoony for me. It's not, like,
it's
anime. It looks like just Western cartoon, and I don't know.
That's a weird trend throughout this gen, at least through these illustrations of them. Explode I'm a lot more okay
me too.
with.
I give him a
3.
4.
He's a lot more creative. I like that he looks like his face is an organ. You know, it's a pipe organ.
Yeah, I think that's pretty badass.
It is pretty badass. He's got a giant mouth, and he looks strong. I'll give him a 4 too. I update my score. I give him a 4. He's kind of neat. I never given him much thought before now.
Makuhita's a cool guy.
I give a 5. I like him a lot. He's fat and I love his eyes. I love the giant slanty eyes. His little like tied up top knot thing, because he's like a, you know, him and his evolved form are I think they're meant to be sumo wrestlers.
Yes, they are. I'm also gonna give him a 5. I was on the fence between a 4 and a 5, but the more like I was looking at him, I just think he's a really creative design. I love the color scheme.
I'd have a plush of Makuhita.
Yeah,
around.
same.
I'd keep it around.
He looks awesome.
And I think Hariyama's pretty good too. I give him a 4.
I'm gonna give him a 3.
He's another one who is humanoid, but just far enough away that I'm okay with it. I like that he's got giant hands, like just ridiculously massive hands, and his weird head shape. Like, you can tell he's supposed to be like a sumo guy, but he doesn't just look like a human sumo wrestler. He looks like a Pokemon built for sumo.
I don't think he's that cool looking. I just think he's kind of like a disappointment for Makuhita, who like I really love his design, but I think he's a little forgettable.
He's 7 feet tall.
I don't think he's that cool.
Holy shit.
He's a big guy.
Yeah. So then we've got Azurill, the baby form of Meryl.
Who is adorable, but isn't adorable enough to give more than a 3.
I give him a 3 too, just because he's not different enough from Meryl.
No,
like he just looks like a Meryl that shrank and sat on its tail. You know.
I think the tail is pretty cool, but I don't really think it's that great.
Yeah.
I think it looks like a lot of the other cute shit that we've seen already.
Yeah. Alright. This
Nose
is an
Pass.
interesting one. I
4.
really like Nose Pass. I give him a 5.
Yeah?
He is just goofy enough in just the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we've had a lot of, okay, something like Loudred, like, is goofy, but, like, too garish for me. Nosepass has a nobility to him, where, like, he just looks like a big rock thing that just happens to have this stupid red nose, but it's just enough that it's, like, outlandish, but still fun and tasteful.
You just like big noses.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Although, I don't know what gen this is in, but this
Gen
is where
4,
it jumps a little overboard for me, I think.
It's too big for your taste.
Yeah. But Nosepass is cute. I like him. I would get a plush of Nosepass because I would laugh every time I saw it. And that's, that would be fun.
Skitty.
Skitty, I give a 4.
I'm gonna give Skitty a 5. I think it's adorable and it does its job. And
I give it a 5 too. Because I'm thinking about it, and he's cuter than Meowth.
Yeah.
He's not as iconic, but that's also because Meowth was, like, a part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Skitty had been around, he would have been
Skitty
beloved.
was. May had a Skitty.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
I didn't watch.
I had a Skitty.
Never
You
watched
didn't watch
any
my
of Gen
TV
3.
show?
No.
What the fuck?
I hated May and Max as a kid. So
Max is terrible, dude. I also really don't like May that much either.
Yeah.
TBH.
And every Gen 3 episode that I saw was always like, they'd show up somewhere and they would just have like 100 of whatever that episode's Pokemon is.
Yeah.
It was always a flood. It was never just like, oh, there's a Wooper. It was always like, here's 90, of this Pokemon. And I don't know why it was like that. But yeah, Skitty's actually, the color design is really strong on this one. I like these weird, like, pincushion tail things.
It's pretty cute.
That's really what sells me on it and pushes it up to a 5. Like,
yeah, if it didn't have that,
it's enough of a weird gimmick that I don't really understand. Like, is it pins? Like, are you supposed to be able to use this Pokemon to sew? Or what? What is it? It's known to chase after its own tail and become dizzy.
That's cute.
Adorable.
Right. And now... Delcatty is disappointing to me. It's cute, but...
I give it a 3.
I'm gonna give Delcatty a 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I like his, I like the neck thing.
It's cool.
It's kind of an extension on the tail of Skitty. And I'm okay with the ears and face, but it's not that strong. I don't like the disconnect between the ears and face.
Me
I like
neither.
each individually, but I don't like how disconnected they feel. And the body, and the tail is really the biggest disappointment. Like, Skitty really stood out because of this tail, and this thing has nothing going on for the tail. And
its tail doesn't even make sense.
It also doesn't.
Have a tail.
It doesn't do anything with the moon shape.
No.
The crescent moon, which was one of the most adorable things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not offended enough by it to give it a 2, but...
It's just a cute cat. There's something special about it, like, to be honest.
Alright.
Sableye.
Sableye's interesting.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I give it a 3. I'm not, like, interested in its body shape that much, but I like the idea of having jewels for eyes.
Yeah, me too. I think it's really cool.
That's pretty dope. But, like, I don't really get what it is aside from a jewel-eyed thing. I guess, like, an imp or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a cave-dwelling creature. Mawile gets a 5.
Oh, yeah, that gets a 5.
For
that
sure.
Is way cool.
It's beautiful.
It's got a giant mouth on the back of its head.
It's fucking...
This thing feels like a fighting game character.
It does.
It really gives me like a Guilty Gear or BlazBlue kind of vibe. Or Skullgirls. You ever play Skullgirls?
I have.
Yeah. Doesn't it kind of remind you of the girl with the hair that eats people or whatever it was? Yeah. I like its like skirt thing and big hairpiece. This thing looks like it must be based on some kind of legend somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, this can't just be like out of the ether. Like this has to be based on something.
I think it's a fairy type too. Yeah. So I think it definitely has to do with some kind of like myth, some kind of like Japanese creature.
Yeah, it's dope. I like it.
Probably my favorite Pokemon I've seen from this generation.
It's up there. What did I say was my favorite before? The one I was... Oh, Ninjask.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja... Or not... Was it Ninjask or the other one?
Shedinja.
Shedinja is my favorite, but this is probably my second. This is a Mega?
Yeah. Mega. It looks
Whoa.
so cool. That is fucking...
Well, we'll get to the Megas
yeah.
later.
I have a lot to say about that one.
Iran 3. It's better than...
I'm gonna give it a 3 too.
I like it better than Larvitar.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that, like, I don't know. I don't get excited when I look at it.
Yeah.
Lyron.
Ooh.
Also a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
And
I think it looks like a really shitty Rhydon, whatever the fuck it
Rhyhorn.
is. Rhyhorn.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it really more or less than Rhyhorn.
I like it less because it looks like Rhyhorn.
Aggron.
And this gets a 4 for me.
I give him a 3 as well. I feel like this whole line is just the Tyranitar line, but done a little better. Because I was not a fan of the Larvitar to Tyranitar line at all. And I'm not really a fan of this one either. It's basically the same thing, but steel, and it's not much better, but it is an improvement.
I think I gave the Tyranitar line the same exact rating, so
yeah.
I feel probably similar.
Meditite.
I give it a 5.
I give him a... This is another one that's too human for me. Like,
yeah.
Although I like his weird onion head and spirally ears, I give him a 3. There's not enough about him that I like. Why do you give him a 5? What do you like so much?
I really like just the face and the pose and the colors and just like what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's unique. I haven't seen anything like this yet from Pokemon. I think it's pretty
I will
iconic.
give it that if you wanted to try to make a fighting psychic type, this was a good option.
Yeah.
Because it's like the one way that fighting and psychic powers are kind of connected is through meditation, something that's relevant.
I'm gonna bring my
fields,
rating down to a 4 just because like I don't think it really deserves a 5, but I like it a lot. So it's just appealing to me. Medichan gets a 2.
2. I hate the lips.
It's grotesque.
I immediately hate the lips. I don't like the... Okay, first of all, the way that the pants curve down draws attention to its vagina to me. Because, like, that's what... Okay, it's dressed like a belly dancer.
Yes.
And the way a belly dancer's clothes are shaped is meant to draw your attention to their fucking... To, like, their pussy and tits. But it doesn't have tits. But it's drawing attention to its crotch in a way that I find unsettling.
Yes.
And I hate its whole face.
It is unsettling.
The hat's not impressive.
I hate the color scheme, too.
Yeah,
The pink is offensive. Like, the blue from Meditite is, like, cool, but this is, like, it's allowed.
Alright. Electrike.
I give it a 3.
I give it a 1. I hate it.
Yeah. It's not good.
Why is its head shaped like that? I hate the green. I hate this shade of green. I hate the green in combination with yellow. What is... It's lightning type, right? Like,
yeah.
This does... Like, you can tell from the yellow that it's electric. Why is it green? What is the relevance of that to the electric typing? And it's like a dog. I don't like it at all. Not a fan.
Miniatric gets a 1.
Really? I think he's a lot better.
Ugly, dude.
I'd give him a 3. I think he's fine. I like the weird, like... The fact that his head's shaped like that, he feels like he would be guarding the Emerald City from Wizard of Oz, to me. If that makes sense. And the blue and yellow is a much better color complement than the green and yellow was. And I like these big spiky things on his ass.
I don't.
Those are cool. The tail's not that
The
great.
tail's gross.
I don't know.
I think he's ugly.
His angularness does something for me that Electrike was not. This thing disgusts me. This thing I'm okay with. Alright, so now we've got Plusle and Minun. And Minun. This is really where, like... I mean, I said before that Pichu was the beginning of the end. this is where we started, like, getting into, okay, you can't fucking be serious. It's just a Pikachu. Like, it is just a Pikachu. And I'm sorry, that colors my perception of it in a way that I can't ignore. Like, is it cute? Yes. But it's a Pikachu.
Yeah.
It is just a Pikachu. And I don't think it's as good as Pikachu.
No, we're not rating it on how cute it is either. It's like how original and how like Pokemon the design is, and how much we would want it just based on the appearance.
This is 2 Pokemon.
I give them both 2s.
Yeah, I give them 3s. I mean, they are cute.
Yeah.
I like the plus and minus theming, but like it's just a way to make 2 Pikachus in one gen. Like, come the fuck on. Oh god, what the fuck were they thinking?
They wanted to sell plushies, man. Just wanted to sell plushies. 2 plushies now. Volbeat.
2. I'm not offended enough to give it a 1, but there's nothing I particularly like about it.
I can't say anything really good about it, but
I don't like this color combo.
I don't understand why
they
made 2 different versions of like the same shitty bug Pokemon.
Oh, is Illumais the same?
Yeah, it's slightly cuter, but oh no, it isn't even cuter.
I give that one a 1. I give them both 1s. They're both terrible. What the fuck were they thinking? What are these? Firefly? No. No.
Volbeat gets a 2 for me.
This doesn't even look like a Pokemon to me.
It doesn't.
Neither does this. These are too ugly to be Pokemon. No. I give both of them a 1.
She gets a 1. Volbeat gets a 2 just because it's like, I think it's less offensive, but
oh no.
They're bad. They're not good.
I can't think of anything I like about either of them, and they don't look like Pokemon to me.
They don't.
Roselia's good. I give that a 4.
I give Roselia a 4 too.
I really like the color composition between the blue and red rose. I like its very like at peace face.
Yeah.
It's a good monster. It's a good plant thing. This is one that's like humanoid while still looking like a plant, you know? Like, even though it's clearly got like a full body shape. In fact, it might be the most humanoid Pokemon yet, but because it's so tiny and it's like also completely looks like a plant, I am willing to ignore the humanness of it. I've never seen porn of Roselia, though now I've put the idea out there. Gulpin, that thing's kind of cute. I give it a 4. I like his stupid mouth.
I give it a 3. It's not memorable enough for me to give it more than that.
Actually, you know what? I agree. I give it a 3. It's not, I don't like his butt hands, but I like his butt mouth.
What is the purpose of giving it butt hands?
Like, I don't know.
What can it do with the butt hands? Can it do an attack with them? Like,
virtually all of its body is its stomach.
That's why it has so many butts. Spoiler.
No.
1.
I give it a 1
It looks
also.
ridiculous.
I don't hate it, but nothing's good about it. Like,
I can't say a single positive thing about it.
I don't like the colors. I don't like the mustache is like not goofy enough.
It doesn't make any sense either.
The stupid diamonds are nothing.
Yeah.
It still has stupid butt hands, except now they're double butt hands.
It's the poison bag Pokemon. What does that even mean? Explain that to me.
This gen sucks. I'm sorry. I know this is a lot of people's favorite. This one's cool.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I give it a 4 as well. It's pretty neat. I like the colors. I like just what's cool about this is like this could only be in the water because the insane like amount of spike on it is like it couldn't even be on land, which is kind of neat. It's got an aerodynamicness to it. I don't know how I feel about the tusk teeth, but this one evolves into Sharpedo, which is better. And I give him a 5.
Sharpedo a 5 as well.
He's fucking cool. And he was a great ride Pokemon in Sun and Moon. Just like blasting through shit. He's a shark that's also a torpedo. It's a
pretty
neat idea.
Badass.
And it's well realized. I love the giant fin. Once again, I like the aerodynamism of him. He could only exist in water.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good. Oh, and I love Whalmer! And I give him a 4, but only because I give Whalelord a 5 because he's a whale.
I'm gonna give them both 5s. I think they're great.
I like them both, but I love Whalelord. And I realize I've given a lot of shit to Pokemon that just look like an animal, and this one kind of just looks like a whale, but it's 47 feet long, and throwing a Pokeball and having a Whale Lord come out is the funniest shit in the world to me. Like, it may be a whale, like, just a whale, but in the context of the games, sending out Whalelord is just too funny. It's 47 feet long! It dwarfs every other Pokemon! It's so fucking big!
It's amazing.
With the exception of some legendaries from later.
Do you know about meme
I get excited when I see him.
The Whalord and the Skitty?
No, I don't.
Whalord and Skitty are in the same egg group and can have a baby together.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
God damn. Base make a whale off of the coast scream, y'all gotta stop! That's what I think of when I think of Whalelord.
Yeah.
I like that he's just a round boy. He's like a big cylinder boy, you know? Like a zucchini. Oh, I don't remember this guy, but he's cute as fuck.
I give him a 4.
I give him a... I almost want to give him a 5, but... I don't know. I kind of want to give him a 5. He's fucking cute. The only reason I'm hesitant is I don't remember him at all. Like, I don't even think I've seen this thing before. I've definitely never caught one. I don't know what he looks like in the context of the game.
He looks just like
I've seen that one before. I don't remember this one at all.
Because usually when you would catch it, it would already be high enough of a level to just evolve immediately.
Huh.
You know?
He's fire and ground.
I think he's a pretty...
He doesn't really scream fire
cute.
at me, considering he's green on him, but... I give him a 5. I think he's fucking adorable. I like his stubby little legs. I like the circle around his eye. I like his little hair. He looks like a Yoshi. He looks like a Yoshi, and Yoshi is fucking great. That's why I like him.
Now I go to camera up 2. I give a 2.
I give him a... I give him a 3 because I really like the idea that the camel's lumps are volcanoes. Like,
yeah.
That's a creative...
It is creative.
Pun, in a way, but I hate these 3 blue rings. Bad color combination.
It looks really dumb. His face looks really dumb.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the face. But, really... No, I take him down to a 2. I really hate these blue rings.
They're
blue on red is not...
What's the point of it?
Yeah, and they're, like, off-center, too.
Yeah. I'm sure it's just the illustration.
Could be, but I don't know. Torkoal's cool as shit.
A 4.
I give Torkoal a 5. I really think he stands out as one of the more memorable Pokemon from this gen.
I don't think he stands out that much.
He's okay. Do you just have something against turtles?
No, turtles are fine.
He's got air holes on his shell that billow steam and smoke.
It's cool.
I think he's fucking dope.
It's cool.
I love that he can use poison moves because of that. And he's
Magmar can use poison moves too.
Yeah, but Magmar's gross. Magmar's horrifying. Yeah, I give Torkoal a 5 because every time I've ever caught one, I've gotten really excited. Like every time I see him in the wild, I'm like, "Oh, Torkoal!" Like I always forget he exists, and when I see him, I'm excited to see him. So I give him a 5.
Spoink. Aww.
I give him a 3.
I give him a 4.
He's a good... I don't like how gray he is.
No?
Why did he have to be all gray like that?
It's gray and pink.
What's the thing on his head for?
It's the ball. If he loses the ball, he dies.
What the fuck?
No, it's if he stops bouncing. If he stops bouncing, he dies.
If he starts bouncing, his heart will stop?
Yeah.
The shock of the bouncing makes its heart pump, so if it stops bouncing, it dies. Is that the heart?
Yeah.
Why is it on its head in a separate entity?
I think Spoink is cool.
That is dark.
I don't really understand why it has to be that way. Like,
why is he a spring and a pig? What is the relationship of those
I don't
two?
think there is.
Is this like a pun? Is this some kind of lingual thing? I don't know. He's alright. I give him a 3. What's a grumpig?
1.
Oh, no.
1.
There's a lot of shit Pokemon this gen.
This is like a milk tank got like dumped in a pit of acid.
What is this
and
color
genetically
scheme?
Mutated. It's hideous.
I give it a 1 as well.
His tail is really ugly. I hate how it's a different color and like.
I don't like his face. It's very
I don't like
basic.
anything about him.
In
fact, I hate everything about him.
The color scheme is really what gets me.
Yeah.
Like, if you colored him something that made sense, then he wouldn't be as bad. But the colors really drive me crazy.
I don't know. Purple and black usually is not a good combo.
No.
It's very edgelord.
And the pink in like
yeah.
they're all clashing.
Spinda, I give Spinda a 5.
I give Spinda a 5 as well. I like the idea that he's just dizzy all the time.
He is freaking adorable.
I
love that the spots can change depending on where you get him.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can catch him with different patterns.
Oh, he's a cutie pie. He's definitely memorable because of the fact that he's another personality Pokemon.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
I think he's they managed to make something similar to Psyduck without it just being Psyduck.
Exactly.
You know, because he's happy to be losing his mind and fucking can't stop dancing and going insane. I just like his. If he wasn't smiling, he wouldn't be a 5. But he is smiling, so he's a 5.
Trapinch.
Trapinch is cool. I give him
a 4.
Yeah, I give him a 4. I like his big. I mean, there's not much to him, but what there is good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big clamper.
Vibrava.
Isn't this is the evolution of Trapinch, right?
Yeah.
Like he turns into this.
Yeah.
How does
because
this happen?
Because like the shell.
What?
I don't know.
What? How does
it's
this?
It's an ant pit. Look at.
What is an ant pit?
I don't know, and then the bug comes out of the ant pit.
It sits in the dirt and waits for stuff to fall into its mouth, and then it closes on them. Is what
I don't
this
know.
is saying.
All I know is that after you upload this, you're gonna get like 100 comments saying like,
explaining why.
You're an idiot. Don't you know that like bugs live inside of like anthills and like this is what they be like something like that.
This thing I give it
a 3.
I give it a 3 too. I think it's pleasant enough looking, but there's nothing that's memorable. I don't hate
anything about it, but like, it's.
Look, we all know.
Whatever.
Look, Trapinch is pretty alright. Vibrava, but we all know that they both exist for one reason, and that's to get you to Flygon,
which is
who is great. I would also give him a 5.
You see Flygon in a Pokemon card, and you're like, "That's fucking cool. I want that."
Yeah, I believe Flygon is the one that Nate is always telling his story about, how he caught a Trapinch, and he had been completely unspoiled for anything about the game, and he thought it was just a dumb little thing, and he trained it up, and he got the Vibrava, and he thought it was lame, but he was like, I just know that this is gonna turn into something cool. And then when he saw Flygon, he like was completely blown away. It like shattered his mind with how cool it was. I really like his headpiece. Yeah, I like his eyes.
His little goggles.
I like his wing shape.
I like everything. I like his little, like the position of his hands.
I like that he's like a dinosaur bug.
He's a dragon.
Or dragon, yeah, he's a dragon, like a drake. He's a pretty cool guy. I like him. Good color scheme.
Cacnea.
Cacnea is pretty alright. I give him a 4 too. He's a good monster cactus.
Yeah.
I like his mouth the most.
Me too.
The mouth is dope.
The little crown.
Yeah, the crown's a good accent.
He's cool.
This is green and yellow done well because they didn't use a bright ass green that Electrike is disgusting.
When you see this guy in the anime, it makes you happy. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Cacturn.
No, 2.
He's gross.
He looks like a jack-o'-lantern or a scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
More likely.
Why does he look like a scarecrow?
He's a dark type, so he's supposed to be a little creepy, but...
I don't like his body at all. Like,
No.
the hat thing is cool, and his face is alright, but his whole body sucks.
He looks like a shitty gingerbread cookie.
Yeah. He's not an effective cactus, because his spines
No.
don't even look spiky.
Swablu. 4.
I give him a 2.
You don't think it's adorable?
His body is misshapen.
I think it's just the picture of him.
I don't like his beak.
I love the wings as cloud wings.
I just
think it's cute.
Cloud wings is a good idea, but I don't like the body at all.
I like the color.
And I've seen him in the
like
games, and I don't like him in the games either.
I like Swablu. Altaria.
That one's better. I give that one a 3.
I give it a 4 as well.
It's alright. It's like a chicken made of clouds.
I think it's cool.
Now, Zangoose, I remember, because he's the edgiest Pokemon of all time.
I give him a 4.
I can't decide if I give him a 3 or a 4. I think I remember as a kid, I hated him at first, and then I kind of thought he was okay later. I mean, what the fuck is he? A cat ferret? What is a cat ferret? I'll give him a 4 because
he was like a weasel.
He's pretty fucking striking. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He's the edgiest Pokemon ever, though.
He's
Look
so
at him.
edgy, but he looks so fluffy. I want to squeeze him.
I don't know. I don't mind that there is a super edgy Pokemon.
Me neither.
It's definitely a personality Pokemon in that regard. His personality is that he's a fucking edgelord. He's alright.
Survivor.
Survivor
is a pretty cool snake. I give it a 3.
So? I give it a 3 as well. I don't like this.
Me neither.
This weird
I don't like the weird purple. I like the little feet though.
No, you know what? I take him down to a 2. He's messy. This is another one with like just such an odd color combination. There's a lot of that.
I think just this artwork isn't that great. I remember thinking he was pretty cool in the anime and stuff.
All I remember about him from the anime is that he goes, Survivor!
Yeah.
Me and Beto would make fun of it all the
Freaking
time.
dope.
No, I don't like him. I give him a 2.
No.
I'm not into it. Not feeling it.
I like snakes.
Alright. Lunatone's pretty cool. I give him a 4.
I give it a 3.
I like the idea of a big moon rock Pokemon. Although I like Solrock more. What did I give?
More too.
What did I give him?
A 4.
I gave him a 3.
Yeah, and then Solrock gets a 4 because Solrock's cooler.
I might give Solrock a 5.
Yeah.
I
like the way the eyes are shaped.
I give him a 4.
Lines.
But it's a strong 4. I love the shapes of all the rocks and everything. This is like a really complexly detailed design
not
without
symmetrical
being overkill.
All.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I give him a 4. Very strong 4, but he's not quite a 5. Oh no.
Very forgettable, very gross.
2.
I give him I almost want to say a 1, but he's not that ugly.
We've seen some shit, dude. We've seen some shit.
We've seen some real shit. Give him a 2.
Yeah. Whiskatch. Yeah, he's alright.
I give him a 3.
I give him a 3 as well.
Can't complain.
I'm okay with him.
Corfish. Shitty Krabby.
Yeah, not as strong a design as
give
Krabby.
him a 2.
I also give him a 2. What the hell's up with his, like, why are his claws so short?
Well, he's supposed to be a crawfish, not a crab.
Oh, I see.
But still, he looks too crabby.
Yeah.
They couldn't do anything else with him. They couldn't make him a different color. They had to make him orange. Yeah. I don't know.
He doesn't stand out to me at all.
No. Crawdon's cool, though. I think he gets...
I give him a 3. The only thing I really like about him is the star on his face.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the blue stripes or the eyes. The claws are fine. These weird, like, extra bits are okay, I guess. The feet I'm indifferent about. He's a bit much.
Yeah, I'm also going to give him a 3. I think he's cooler than Corfish. He's a cool evolution to Corfish, but, I don't know. He doesn't make me hype.
Yeah.
And I feel like a water dark should make you hype.
I don't know what this is.
It's a clay top thing.
Oh, this must be like... This feels like it's a piece of ancient art.
Yeah.
Like something that would be found in a temple of but it's also too much of that and not enough a Pokemon. I give it a 3. Like, I feel like this is the same vibe as Shedinja, but Shedinja was way cooler.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
I
don't like it at all.
This thing, I don't care for.
I'm giving that a 1. I'm gonna give it a 1.
I'll give it a 2. I'm okay with the colors on this one, at least. And it's okay. This thing's shape is so fucking weird. I like that.
You like that?
I don't like these weird
The eyes look like weird nipple vagina
Yeah,
things.
that's what they give me. They give me too much, like, sexual body part feels. I don't like it.
It feels like it should be, like, censored out.
Yeah. But it's definitely, yeah, it says it's dolls of mud made by primitive humans brought to life, which it definitely looks like. I took an ancient art class once, and there was a lot of shit that looked like this.
I don't think that should be a Pokemon.
Maybe not.
I don't know. Lily?
This is interesting. I give it a 3.
Yeah, I give it a 3 too.
I don't get excited.
No.
All I can think about it is that it's interesting, but it doesn't make me want to use it.
No.
It's got decent colors. What is a Cradily? 3. I feel exactly the same.
Yeah, same. 3.
Oh, it's a barnacle? Are these sea monsters? No, it's rocking grass. Okay.
Yep.
It says it's on the ocean floor, but alright.
Don't think too hard about it.
Anorith. What the fuck is... What is this?
It's like a shrimp.
Are those the eyeballs?
Yeah.
I give it a 2. I hate its eyeballs. Like, this... This is like the face, but then it's got this. Why does it have, like, Indian headdress pieces?
Because it's a fossil guy. It's supposed to be, like, fossily. I'm gonna give it a 2, too. I can't justify anything about it.
It evolves into Armaldo. Also a 2. The eyes are dumb again.
I'm gonna give it
this
a
thing
2.
looks like a Digimon.
It doesn't look like a Pokemon. If I got a card of this, I'd want to give it to my friends. So.
Yeah, same.
Feebas.
2.
I give Feebas a 3. I think he's iconic looking.
He's just a fish.
He's supposed to just be an ugly fish. He's supposed to evolve into a pretty thing.
Oh, is that the point?
Yeah, evolves into Milotic.
Well, I don't like it. I give it a 2.
I
It's
give it a
gross.
3. I think he does an okay job at what he's supposed to do. Milotic, it's a 5.
I give this thing... I give it a 3. I think it's too complicated.
I don't think it's that.
Do you think it's as good as Dragonair?
Is Dragonair? I think yeah.
I don't think it's as good as Dragonair.
I think it's as good as
Dragonair was
Dragonair.
elegant.
I think this is also elegant. I like Milotic. I think it's good payoff for like evolving a fucking Feebas, which takes forever.
That much I would say is true, but
it's like the pretty Gyarados.
Pretty Gyarados.
Femme Gyarados.
It's not nearly as cool as Gyarados.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the pretty one. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Oh, you can have
when
it,
you
you
use
girl.
in content. That's sexist. You fucking dick.
This thing's got testicles. I give it a 2.
Look at its other forms. Okay, we have to look at the other forms.
It's just normal?
Yes, it evolves depending on the weather. Dude, you really need to play Ruby and Sapphire. This is bad.
This thing's got testicles. I give it a 2.
Look at the other forms.
Okay.
Go back.
Wait, it
Go
wasn't...
back!
Oh, okay. Well, that's the same.
It's supposed
That's also
to
the
change.
same. That is also
I don't
the
think
same.
it's doing it right. I think
Okay,
it's broken.
let's Google cast form.
It's broken, but...
Oh.
Yeah, it turns into that depending on the weather, which I think is kind of cool.
I don't like any of them.
None of them are good, but I think it's cool that it changes.
Why are they so literal? This looks like a fucking game for babies. This is a baby game. I don't like it. I give it a 2. Kecleon's cool.
I think it's rated.
Oh, what do you give cast form?
I give it a 2 too.
Thank you. Kecleon, he's an alright guy.
I give him a 3. He looks like a gecko.
I give him a 4. He's a chameleon.
Whatever. He's the guy that changes colors.
I like his spiky stuff. I like his color palette. He's one of the memorable ones from this gen.
I don't think so.
This honestly is like, every time I click, it's a roll of the dice between a Pokemon that I immediately recognize and remember and one that I've never seen in my life. Like, I don't know if it's just because of which ones showed up in later games or which ones I had cards of, like, but a lot of these I've just never seen in the games before.
You know, Kecleon, like, in the game, they try to beat it into your head, like, oh, this is a memorable Pokemon, it has, like, a plot point. I only gave it a 3 because, like, it honestly isn't that memorable to me. It's not. Yeah. I don't think it's really cute or cool, and I don't think it really, like, deserves the plot point it gets in the game. Yeah. I think he's just okay. You know?
I definitely wouldn't see basing a whole plot thing around this.
Yeah. Shop it.
3.
I give it a 2. I think it's a really boring ghost design.
Yeah. It's like similar to Mischievous, but not good.
No.
I
can't say changed my mind. I give it a 2.
There's nothing special about it. Oh, Bandit's a lot cooler, though.
Bandit is cooler, and I'll give Bandit a 4.
Yeah, he gets a 4. I love the zipper mouth.
Me too.
That's really cool. That's such an interesting, like, even though he's not dark type, but, like, it's an interesting, like, communication of evil or, like, something seedy. Like, just having a mouth that is a zipper.
Yeah.
Like, whatever if he opened his mouth, it would be, you know, I mean, it says he lays strong curses, so,
like
although
how
he does
his
so by
head
sticking
extends into, like, a cap, like a nightcap kind of thing.
Yeah, his head's cool.
And his tail's cool.
I don't know about his arms, but I like his mouth a lot.
He looks wicked.
Yeah,
That's
he does.
Wicked.
Does he evolve into Duskull, or is that
No.
just another...
No, the Shuppet evolves into him.
I see.
Duskull is a cool ghost Pokemon. Now we have Shuppet, which is, like, boring and, like, generic, and Duskull is, like, cool. I give Duskull a 5.
I give him...
I think he's as good as Ghastly.
No.
I think so. I think he's as strong.
I by
you don't think
no
so?
means think so. Ghastly is just such a perfect ghost. He's just a ball. He's just a spirit ball with fucking angry eyes. This guy is, like, a little bit more specific. I don't know how I feel about his body shape. Like, I like the skull thing. I like that he's got one eyeball that goes between the two holes. I don't know how I feel about the shape of him. I'll give him a 4. I've drawn him before, because of the Pokemon Drawcast on PCP. And I had no idea what generation he was from. And then we got Dusclops. Oh.
I give him a 2.
I give him a 2 as well. He is not interesting.
Nope. And he's ugly.
How does Duskull become this? Not okay. Tropius is pretty strong. I give him a 4.
I'm also gonna give him a 4. I love the banana chin.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
I think that's the best part.
I just like the huge leaves coming off of him.
They're supposed to be
and
wings.
I like this guy's like I would say he's very similar to Bayleaf. I don't think he's better or worse than Bayleaf. I'd say he's on par with Bayleaf.
I think he's a little better than Bayleaf.
You think so?
Yeah.
I really like the green.
He has freaking bananas,
neck things
dude.
on Bayleaf.
It's 3 whole bananas. He's
3
whole bananas better than Bayleaf, a 4. Yeah. Chimecho, which I think is cute but forgettable, so 3.
3 as well. Exactly how I feel. I like the idea, I guess, of a Chime Pokemon, but the color scheme's not that strong. Absol. No, he's a super memorable guy. He is
dope. I give him a 5.
I give him a 4. He's another really edgy Pokemon. I like the asymmetrical shit with the big thing in this. He's like a yin-yang, I guess.
I think that's awesome.
I'm completely indifferent towards the rest of his body, but his headpiece is very memorable.
I think he looks really cool, and yeah.
Ooh, why not? Oh, that's cute.
Not?
I like him. I give him a...
I'm giving him a 4. I don't think he's as strong of a design as Wobbuffet.
Yeah, he's not.
He's cute, but not as great as Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet's too perfect.
Yep.
But he's very cute. I give him a 4 as well. I'm okay with him being a baby Wobbuffet, especially because it'd be satisfying to evolve this into Wobbuffet.
Yes. Snow Ranch.
3.
2. I don't know what he is or what he's supposed to be.
He's a snow hat.
What the fuck does that even mean?
This has got to be some kind of reference to something.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's over my head.
I really like his color scheme. I like. I don't know if this is teeth or if it's just like a fur, but I like it. But he's not standout.
No,
for sure. I would forget I had one if I had one. Yep. No, this is a Doom monster. This is literally a monster from Doom. I give it a 2.
I give it a 2 as well.
It's a Doom. It's a thing you would shoot in Doom. It's not a Pokemon. What's a Spheal? Spheal's cute.
I give it a 4.
Yeah, I give him a 4.
He's a really cute little
round.
seal guy.
I've drawn him too. I didn't know what Jenny was though. I like that he looks like a bouncy ball.
Yeah.
Like one of those little palm bouncy balls.
In Pokemon Pinball, there's like a mini game where he's a basketball. It's really fun and
That's
cute.
Cool.
You should play Pokemon Pinball.
I like that he's so round and they kept like I like that like every part of him kind of curls
His face is so derpy and cute.
Yeah.
The more I look at him, the more I love it.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
Celio. What's your Celio?
2. This is very much a downgrade from Spheal.
Yes.
I like the giant whiskers. I'm unsure about them being white when the rest of them is these colors and like these weird taper off.
It's gross. It looks like weird like skin defects that you would see at an animal in a zoo.
Oh god. Don't put that in my head. That's horrifying.
I don't know.
What is this? There's a walrus Pokemon? Why does it have, like, feet?
Why are its feet, like... Why is one, like, just a fin and the other, like, a foot? Do you see that?
Why do the seals evolve into a walrus? I give him a 2. I hate that he has feet.
I also give him a 2.
I would honestly give this a higher score if it just didn't have feet.
Yeah.
Walruses don't have feet, right?
I don't think so.
I don't believe they do.
I hate, like, the weird white stripe.
I don't like
and,
how
like,
they
the
look
balls
like they're constricting him.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't really like his hair shape.
I hate how he has a pig nose. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, no. Not a good walrus. Walrus is like my favorite animal, and this is not a good walrus.
This does not do justice.
Clamperl.
This is not as good as Cloyster.
No, not even close.
So I give it a 2.
I give it a 3. It's alright. At this point, like, I feel like my standards are getting lowered by this gen because there's so much that's, like, really bad that anything that's not abysmal, I feel like I have to give it a 3. What's a Huntail? Oh, no! 1! 1! What the fuck is wrong with it? I hate its face. I hate its giant cartoon mouth once again, and the white spots are incredibly distracting.
I also give it a 1. I hate the color orange on the top fin. It looks moldy.
Yeah. This thing, the white spots just look horrible.
It is offensive to all of my senses.
Yeah.
Gorbis.
Does that thing have tits?
It does.
What?
I give it a 2.
I give it a 2 as well. I don't.
The colors are better than Huntail, but it's still
Why does
gross.
a fish have like sexy eye lashes? Why is that a thing? It's supposed to be
a girl.
It's got tits. It's an eel.
Have you seen Shark Tale? And the fucking the girl fish in Shark Tale.
So Clamperl can become either of these?
How does a clam turn into a fish? How does a clam turn into a sexy fish?
2?
I give it a 3.
I give it a 2 because it's boring. The only thing I like about it is that like it's legit supposed to be ancient and it looks ancient, so that's okay.
I think
But
it's cool. I like that it's a water rock guy.
I like his face. I've never really paid attention to his face until now, but I'm noticing that he's an old Japanese man.
Yeah, with the red dot on him.
I still give him a 2 though. I've never been excited to have a
fucking boob disc. 1.
Guys, this is the official moment.
Why is there so many shitty fish in this generation?
This is how I feel like this was the birthing point of Gen 1ers. Yeah. Speaking as like because okay, technically people only really say Gen 1er about somebody who like hates the later generations. Yeah. This is where I started to feel like that kind of guy. And I mean, even as a kid, I was fucking 12 when Ruby and Sapphire came out. And even then, I was like, what the fuck is this? That is not a Pokemon. It is a heart. It is an emoji. It is a fucking emoji that has got a face tacked onto it. And not in a creative way. It looks horrible. Mm-hmm. Its mouth is shit. Why is it perfectly flat? I hate it. It's
dumb.
I hate it. It's a 1.
It's dumb. It's just a plain water Pokemon, too. Like, what's the point of having, like, 6 ugly fish?
Yeah, I don't know.
In the game.
Well, because that's the thing, like, that was why, okay, the reason I gave up on Ruby and Sapphire as a kid is because towards the start of the game, there's, like, 5 surfing segments in a row.
Yeah.
Like, you're constantly over water, and there's
nothing interesting
just so many water Pokemon, and I was like...
they all are the fucking same.
Dude, I don't want to... Because surfing is boring in Pokemon, because it's just a big expanse of blue, you know? And trainers and Pokemon fighting you. Like, I want to explore. I want this feeling of, running around.
I feel the same way. I didn't finish Ruby and Sapphire until, like, much, much later, when I played it as an adult and could, like, fast forward through those parts.
Right. On an emulator, I'm assuming.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Bagon. He's alright.
I give it a 3.
I give it a 3 because I don't really get what the point of... Oh, I guess he's like a headbutt guy.
I don't know. He's not that cool looking, so I can't give him a 4, but I don't hate him.
There's a lot of dinosaur Pokemon. He's not one of the stronger ones, but he's at least got a good sense about him.
Yeah. He's going in a good direction.
Shelgon.
I give it a 3.
He's alright. I feel like they could have gone in a better direction with Bagon there. And then Salamence. I feel like everything that was distinctive about the previous 2 is gone. Like, the point of Bagon is that he headbutts shit. The point of the next guy is that he's got even more armor with which to headbutt shit.
And this guy is a dragon.
This guy's just a dragon. He doesn't look like he headbutts things at all. I'm giving him a 2. I hate the fin things on his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 2 too. I think there's so many stronger dragons.
Oh, there's a ton of stronger dragons.
Flygon is a million times better.
Yeah.
More interesting. Like, this is boring.
Yeah, he's boring.
What? I give Beldum a 4.
I give him a 2. What the fuck is he? He's an arm.
Yeah.
I think the joke here is, like, a lot of mech
he's
have
a mech guy.
Shooting arms, and he just is the arm that's been shot off of a mech. I think
that's fucking cool.
I don't know. I don't think he's a strong design. I give him a 2.
I think he's cool.
Metang, he's pretty alright. I give him a 4.
I'm gonna give him a 4 too.
I think I would have been excited to have him as a kid. Yeah, he's alright.
Metagross. I give him a 5. I think he's fucking sick.
I give him a 4. I do think he's cool. I like the big X on his face. I like the 4 big strong... He looks like a strong fucking guy.
He does.
You know, he's a good... Unlike the Aggron line, which I don't think really needed to exist at all, this guy, as like the 3, like the level 55 evolution you get towards the end, this dude's a good one.
Yes. Agreed. Completely. I wouldn't change anything about him. I think his design is like simple, yet fucking cool. It isn't a clusterfuck on your eyes.
He's really good. Alright, so our legendaries this time are 3 big rocks. The legendaries
fucking suck, too.
Yeah. I give him a 2 as well. He's just a golem.
He's just a he's like the least creative one too. He's just a rock golem.
Yeah. Reggie
Ice.
Ice.
I give
2.
I give this guy a 3.
I don't like how blocky he is. He doesn't look like he can move.
I think Ice is cool.
How does he move?
Therefore, Ice is better than Rock.
And Reggie Steele.
Reggie Steele, I give him a 3 too.
I give him a 3. He at least I understand a little better.
Yeah, he looks like a legendary.
He looks like a weird alien technology. Like
Which
he looks
cool.
What he looks like is a turret outside of like an alien spaceship.
Yes.
That would shoot you down.
That's cool.
It's all right. Now
Latias.
These are okay legendaries. Latias, I give a 4. He's pretty all right.
It's a she.
She is pretty all right. I like the aerodynamic nature of it. Like Latias and Latios look like planes.
They are planes
that have become Pokemon, and that's kind of cool. Yeah. So 4. Latios is basically the same thing.
Also a 4.
Also a 4. I still haven't seen Pokemon Heroes.
We're watching that.
So I've never really seen Latias or Latios in action at all. But then we get to the legendaries that the games were on the cover. Kyogre. I give him a 5.
I'm gonna give him a 5
I think he's a great legendary design. This guy almost rescues this whole fucking gen. He's great. I mean, he's the first like fish legendary, and he looks like a great sea creature.
He does. I fucking love the blue and the red.
This dude could be in Shadow of the Colossus. I like his I like the lines and everything. He's very magical.
Yeah, I love the theme of the. I don't really know what the red lines are supposed to be. Like plates, like tectonic plates, I guess.
I don't know. He's fucking cool.
He's cool.
And then we got Groudon, who
is not as cool in my opinion.
I give him
I'm gonna give him a 4.
I almost want to give him a 4, but I don't like the like flat tail with the. He's just got too many spikes on him.
Yeah.
There's a few too many. He kind of looks like he could roll up, but I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. His category is continent. I
just keep thinking of Jirachi Wishmaker, and it makes me like really sad and want to
sucks.
give him a 3.
Yeah.
Because of that movie.
I'm
still gonna give him a 4
he was
though.
in that movie.
I think it was like some kind of like fucked up version of him, like a prehistoric version of Groudon.
Yeah, I give him a 3. He's alright.
I'm gonna give him a 4 still, because I still think he's worthy of a cover.
I think he's too. He's just too overcomplicated. I think he looks better on the cover of the game, but
I'm pretty sure it's the same picture.
Now Rayquaza I like. I give him a I give him a 5. He's a good legendary. He's in a great movie.
Yeah, he's sick looking.
Destiny Deoxys is a fucking.
We needed a green dragon. Well, we had Flygon, but we needed another green dragon.
Well, this is our first like proper like legendary Chinese myth dragon, like a Shenron dragon. No, you know what? I'm taking him down to a 4. He's not as strong as Kyogre, but he is really good. I don't know how I feel about his like weird gummy mouth.
His lips. He has gingivitis, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I give him a 4, but he is pretty cool. He's memorable.
Jirachi,
I give a 4.
I'm gonna give her a 4 too.
I think it's a strong design.
I love the little wish things.
Yeah, that's cool. I like.
What are those called?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's stuff you put on trees to make a wish. Yeah, I give him a 4. He's cool. He doesn't like. He's not like iconic, but he's good. He's got a good color scheme. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the like teardroppy looking tattoos
clownish
under his eyes. And then finally, Deoxys, who I think is pretty alright. I give him a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 4 too.
I think he's not as Pokemon-y as I would like, although there's a lot of stuff that looks like this that comes afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of neat, and he's got forms.
Yeah.
That one's cool. I'd still give it a 4.
Not as cool.
Not as cool, but I like it as an idea of the defense form.
Yeah.
I think it's strong. And speed form, yeah. I give all of it. I give a 4 just overall. Yeah. He's a neat idea for a Pokemon. And again, Destiny Deoxys is a cool movie, mostly because of Munchlax. In fact, entirely because of Munchlax. Who Munchlax will be the saving grace of Gen 4.
Oh yeah, Munchlax was in Gen 3.
4.
I thought it was Gen 3, but I know it's Gen 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just saying. I was like, oh, yeah.
So, alright, that was Gen 3. I thought that was far weaker than the first two.
Me too.
But it was all peaks and valleys. Like, there were some really great designs in there, but, like, when it was bad, it was fucking
you had
bad.
to wade through some shitty fish.
Like, I think I gave, like, 2 ones to the other gens. Like, 2 or 3 each. This one I probably gave, like, 10 to 15 ones. That's
I don't think
not
you gave
a good
that
look.
Many ones.
I probably gave, like, 10 ones.
I don't know. I'd say, like, 7 or 8 ones.
And I gave a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
And like I said, the ones I didn't remember were all, like, repulsive, with few exceptions. And, even the good ones, there's none that I thought reached the heights of the first 2 gens, with, like, maybe a couple, like Flygon, as cool as it is it as cool as a fucking, a Gyarados, you know? I don't know. There's some good stuff in there. Well, you'll have to check the doc to see what the mean averages are and everything. Yeah. But, like, I know my average is going to be significantly lower for that one, because...
Especially after Gen 2 for me, which I'm, like, all over.
Yeah. Like, this felt like a disappointment. And I did not expect it to be that bad.
No, me neither.
I expected Gen 4 to be bad. I did not expect Gen 3 to be as lackluster as it is. And I'm sure there's some people for whom this is more to their taste. And again, like, our conception of what a Pokemon is supposed to be was really shaped by Gens 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So, like, if you grew up with Gen 3 or 4 or later and, like, you go back to Gen 1, maybe you think those look less Pokemon than these. Like, if you grew up... Like, there's a lot of cartoony Pokemon this gen. So, like, if you grew up with this, you might have more of a conception that it's okay for Pokemon to look like Yokai Watch monsters.
Yeah.
Or fucking Digimon. But, like, to me, when I see something like the big gaping mouth, like, derpy, I'm a cartoon boy, I'm just like, that's not a fucking Pokemon. Get out of here with that shit. Especially when there's plenty of stuff in the gen that is completely Pokemon-like, you know. Well, whatever. We'll let you guys decide what you think in the comments below. And check us out tomorrow when we do another Gen 4, which is another shorter one.
Yes. Thank you.